This is part 2 of a 5-part series on how to get Chef 360 Platform and Courier deployed to provide orchestration capabilities in the environment. In the previous demonstration, we examined how to download, install, and configure Chef 360 Platform and Courier, and the installation of the CLIs on the Courier Workstation. In this demonstration, we'll reset the password and proceed with registering the workstation, creating a default profile, and installing interpreters and skills. As with other videos within this series, this is just an overview, and the detailed steps can be found on docs.chef.io. First, to reset the admin password, an email is sent to the address provided during the installation. The one-time password is valid for only 5 minutes. If those 5 minutes have expired, click the Forgot Password link on the login page. Then click the link in the email to set the new password. To register the workstation, use the Chef Platform Auth CLI command. Copy the link provided and paste it into your browser to authorize the registration. While registering, select the org unit and the user's role and set the correct expiry date. Once complete, return and select Y to complete the registration process. Now, just set the default profile. And whether you use the default profile or create a new one, the next step is to install the Node Management Agent, which manages skills on a node. You must define settings on the Node Management Agent before defining skills and overriding settings installed on nodes. To register a Node Management Agent, create and execute a file that contains the settings for its function. Now run the Chef Node Management CLI command pointing to the JSON file just created. The next step is to define skills and interpreters. A skill is the ability to perform an action on a node to achieve an outcome, whereas interpreters are the individual services invoked to execute each type of skill. Every skill will have a corresponding interpreter to work with Courier. For example, you need a shell interpreter to be installed to execute the OS commands on a node. In this demo, we'll see how to create and execute the Courier runner skill. Other skills/interpreters can also be created if there's a requirement to leverage them, such as GoHi, Shell, Restart, Inspec, or Chef Client. You can confirm the installation with the Find All Skill command. When you created the Courier runner skill definition in the previous step, it contained a base64 encoded TOML string in the content key value. This TOML includes settings that can be overridden with settings from your Chef 360 platform system. When you execute the node override template, you'll get a setting ID. The next step is to define a skill assembly, which defines a set of skills that should be installed or removed from nodes using the add and remove rules. After execution of the skill assembly JSON file, you'll get a skill assembly ID. Both the skill ID and the setting ID will be used next when executing the node cohort. A node cohort defines skills and settings installed on every node in a cohort. After you create a cohort, you assign nodes to the cohort during the node enrollment, and Chef 360 Platform installs or removes the skills and settings on every node accordingly. Execution of node cohort will generate cohort ID, which will be used when enrolling the nodes. In the next demo, we'll look at how to enroll nodes and confirm enrollment status with all the necessary skills installed.